Hello, welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee number 97. Coming up to the big 100. I probably do something cool, but probably forget until I'm saying welcome to number 100. So thank you, everyone's coming along. It's big numbers already. I imagine you're here for the big reveal. There are two big reveals, which is what makes this extra good. I wasn't sure at the start of the week how many reveals I'd be able to get for you, but two. So, also, if you were in the comments earlier, I haven't been to bed yet, so I am going to make this quite a short video, but the quality will be there. So it will be a shorter video because I need to go and die. But it will have some very exciting news. I feel like I should wait and not tell you yet, but so the two bits that nobody has guessed either. Nobody has guessed them. The usual recap, so I do the boring bits first. And boring bits are pretty boring, to be fair. Been a bit of a quiet week. Other than the two massive bits of news. Please don't die. I'll try. Definitely need to horizontal. Right. So yeah, it's been other than these two massive secrets that I'm about to tell you, it's been otherwise quite quiet. So I've mentioned before that I've been struggling a little bit at the moment, but these two things have been very, very, very good news. That's it, to keep the tension up. Yeah, one of these. It's all right. It's solid. Ribena. Yes. Definitely. Oh my god, all the chat's going on. Everyone's here. Yeah, it got to the point of I might as well stay up and can see myself in there. Luckily, I've got glasses, so I'm like, oh. So I better go for it. So number one piece of news is the Bad Squiddo Games colouring book. I have a whole pile of these, and I'm very excited. I've kept this a secret for a year. A whole year without telling anybody, which was my own personal test to see if I could do with something and not even tell some of my industry buds or anything. It's been an entire secret. So it's A5. Will it be purchasable? I lured you in with the free ones. Yeah, see. But also, as a thank you, and because when you order them, if you buy 1 million or if you buy 2 million, it's kind of the same price. I will be putting everyone who has backed the World War II Soviet Kickstarter gets one of these free. I need to figure out the small print yet, so it might be free if you've pledged over X amount, so you don't, pledge 50p and get a free one. But yes. It'll be, yeah, I'll figure that out, but pretty much you get that if you're in the Kickstarter, and then after that it'll be in the shop, and I'm hoping to get it through some of the retailers as well. So look how lovely it is. Look at them all. I just love seeing the minis all hanging out with each other, and then we've got Bristol's bugs there and some little guinea pigs. They're moving along like slugs, and like that one there, it's just like whoop. So I suppose you want to have a little look on the inside. So it's all brand new art that you won't have seen before. They are all friends, Troy. It's very important. So it's just a mix of so much stuff. It's largely the female minis, but we've also got a few little bits and bobs, like colouring in pigs. Look how nervous they're like, excuse me, master, I have to ask you a question. And even Nelly and Cecil. This is cool. Got some little examples from Mr. Whitmore. Look at that. Look at Bristol's chameleon. Oh, it's so cool. I'm so excited. I would be way more animated if I wasn't really, really sleepy. Yes, Andrea says, looks awesome. We'll definitely do at least one. Perhaps we'll be able to get it with the fantasy Kickstarter, trying to keep orders as few as possible. Yeah, well, anything with the Kickstarter, you can always add anything from the shop in. So if you're waiting, that will be fine. Gary was looking for get a tattoo. That would be amazing. Yeah, colour your own Bad Squiddo catalogue. It's so cool. We've got Tomoa there. Look at that. It is so cool. Yeah, it's just a huge variety. And the way check him out. Sergio. And because of the way we decided to bind it, means that you can flatten it right out for colouring in. So yeah, if you're in the Kickstarter, look forward to the update where I say you'll be getting it. And if not, keep a lookout for the shop. I'm just looking at it now off the screen. Good morning, Mum. Mum should have got one in the post. I did send a few. I did send a few out in the post on Thursday when I thought it was Friday. So a few people did get them. There was a leak. There was a leak on Twitter from Great Escape Games, and I had to message going, "Take it down! It's a secret! It's a secret!" Yeah, I'm just flicking it through now. I'm just like, there's so many. I don't want to spoil it and show you all of the things, but it's absolutely lovely. I feel like I should show you one more. I should show you. So there's 50 pages of colouring in, and it's really nice quality. Like, oh, they're so cool. They're all so cool. Look at me looking at them off screen. Consider you could show us all of them, but then you'd need to buy them so that you can see them all. Okay, I'll show you one more of them. Norbert, oh, two more. Norbert and lady looking in the viewfinder. Morning, colour. Oh, that's the point. I've got some new lovely painted stuff from Carl to show, actually. I might show you that before the number 2 reveal. 54 viewers, this might be a world record. So anyone who is late, the big reveal number 1 is the Bad Squiddo Games colouring book, available in all excellent shops soon, but coming with the Kickstarter. So yeah, so that's just gonna be a cool freebie that a whole bunch of you get, which is ace. And you can even colour in the main image. So at the very back, you've got that one there. Whoa, give it a little owl. Whoa. So yeah, number 1. Oh yes, hit that like button for sure. So in between, before the second big reveal, which is depends what angle you're coming at, it could be an even bigger reveal. I have had to tell a few people about this one because I was way too excited. Although to be fair, I was very excited about just looking at my camera. There's this is a genuine piece of concept art that I sent to a sculptor in the week. Yeah, it's a zoom in. There was a lot more to it than that, and then I had to convince him not to actually sculpt that. But that's the high quality you've got going on there. Let me just flick through this and see what other cool stuff. That is remarkable. It's remarkable. What my excellent face. Oh yeah, Carla, that's what I was going to do. Don't mind me browsing through my phone. I'll do intermittent Carla. Go find it now. If I was more organised and had slept, I would have this all ready for you. Here we go. So the last one that Carla sent me is of all the mushrooms painted, and all of the creatures as well. Look at all the creatures. So I will be putting those photos up soon enough. They're so good. Really love it. I love how the creatures fit in as well. Just good old. There's little details that you just really pop. So like the mushroom's got these little vines going up it. It's really nice seeing them painted. Just brings them to life. Look at that. How cool is that? Thank you, Carla. It's so good. It's gonna scroll back to the animals, show you a couple of the animals. So the forest spirits are way better now they're painted because you couldn't see in just the wow, so many pictures. Here we go. You couldn't see in just the casts kind of like what Bristol's going for. So now they're painted, you can see it a bit better because they're not fully animals, they are the spirits of the forest. So I love this one. There's little leaves going on. So they're magical beings that sort of embody the forest. And they all come with their own little base. So that, oh, that one's got the base there. Little forest with some mushrooms on it. This is the back of the deer because he's got flower butt. See, there's loads of pictures, so I won't show it all, but yeah, Carla's done a really lovely job, and I will get those all sorted so you can see them properly on the website and on the packaging. Yes. Oh yeah, got a few new shops. The last week. I did a big spam of some shops, so that was cool. So I've got some more people to get that. Just waiting on a few to just finalise. But yeah, focusing on some more EU people, but people everywhere that are going to be stocking Bad Squiddo, which is extra cool. This might have happened. What's this? What? The keys to my new office at Lenton Business Park. This is like huge news. So I have secretly been moving. So I have a much bigger office now, and it is the graveyard of Warlord. So Warlord Games have moved in the last sort of 6 months. And they've left a lot of space at a particular place that I have wanted to have an office for some time, but I couldn't get because Warlord were there. So Warlord have now gone, and I am there. I even found some German heads on the windowsill. It's such a big office. It's so cool. I can show you a couple of photos. So I'm probably doing the big move on Saturday. But I spent all of yesterday assembling and getting some new bits in. I'm down the road. I am right by, if you're not aware of Lenton Business Park, I can see North Star from my window. So I sent them a photo going, I can see you, which is so cool. North Star, River Horse, Lucid Eye, and Arcane Scenics are all in the same bit. And I bumped into Arcane, who said, "Oh, I'm getting rid of loads of grid wall. Do you need any?" So yes, we have loads. So I've been putting all of that up, and I've got a month's notice on my current place, which means that I don't have to have everything in absolute chaos. So I did the first chunk of moving yesterday. It looks so good. And then I'll probably get a bit over in the week. I'm trying to get a trying to get a brain maybe. Yeah, somebody to lend me a van or something to get the majority of it. So how far am I from the Evil Empire? Assuming that's the GW Empire, I have timed it and it is a 12-minute walk. Troy says, would it mean in the future the possibility of a physical Bad Squiddo store? It's something I love the idea of, but the reality would be terrible because I wouldn't want to run a shop. I'd like it for a day, maybe. I considered it. I've been looking at units for a long time, and some of the places, the retail units are cheaper than the office units. So I was considering it. I was trying to find out how often you have to open a shop, because I thought I could have a retail shop and open it for an hour a week. But no, so it's I'll show you some pictures. And I found out when was it? Thursday. It's been a very quick decision. It was after I put that video up on Facebook where I was showing how I'd rearranged the racks. And whilst I was doing it, I was just like, there is no more space here. It is now officially time to just kick myself up the ass. So I've got some photos there. that's going to turn. Loads of pictures. There's me doing a bit of a Sound of Music in part of it. What are the little photos? No, I'm still going in that. Whee! What have I got? We've got another angle. So that's the angle from the back end. Can't quite get it into the photo, but it is a lot bigger, basically. Well, that's a good photo. Yeah. So that's from one end. You can see that's the desk there, which looks weeny because that's how big the room is. Rati says, what will the other people do when they lock themselves into the office again? It will be very sad. It'll be an end of an era because I won't be working near Needy Cat Games anymore. But it's all moving on. Things are always moving about. And yeah, I have some different neighbours. I'm really excited because I've been in this big funk for a while where I'm just not been feeling it. And I think getting a new place, a bigger place, it's already started to sort of gear me up into like, this is happening. Things are obviously going very well. A bigger office obviously is more expensive, so buy loads of minis so I can pay my rent. Yay! But yeah, so I've got all of those logistics to sort of add on top of the usuals. But yes, very exciting. And yeah, I get to pester North Star all the time. And yeah, it's a lot nearer to me as well, so I don't have to get the tram. I don't have to get the tram every day. If you've been following me arguing with NetTram on Twitter, won't have to get the tram anymore. So I've took stuff from the office, but none of it involves the day-to-day running. So next week should be unaffected. I'll be able to get orders out as normal whilst I move everything else around. And then probably next weekend I'll get a chunk of stuff done. And then hopefully it'll be quite a short sort of thing. Hello, Lord Maiden. I was thinking of you earlier. You weren't here earlier. Hadn't seen you in the chat, so I'm glad you're here. Yeah, it is so cool. I was just in there for a chunk of time yesterday going, this office is so nice. And yeah, just getting some bits together. So yeah, it's obviously a more expensive office, but I don't have to pay for the tram or the Uber because I've been Ubering a lot more. So I don't want to get on the tram. So it's going to help with my brain. I did look at an even bigger office, but it didn't have any windows. I was like, it's a bigger office, but no, it's like, no, I want to be somewhere where I can see myself being happy. And I can definitely see myself being happy there, which is really nice. So yeah, next week my brain will be churning away, but say orders will be going out as normal. Put a newsletter out. I've put a newsletter. Oh yes, Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is the pledge manager should go out next week. So we've got a whole bunch sort of ready. So don't worry about that. It will be happening. I've had a couple of people asking. But that's saying none of this is going to get affected by it, which is really cool. The only sort of pause, I guess, is if like waiting for internet to get sorted, but I've got a million data on my phone, so I can probably just hotspot it if the internet's not set up by the time I actually move. So that is really, really, really good. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm glad that I sort of just kicked myself up. Say I've been looking at offices for a long time and just sort of like, maybe. And yeah, I just went, I'm going to get myself an office by the end of the week. That was the quest. So yes, I'm going to go because I'm sorry to make this a short one, but I am absolutely knackered. I have not been to bed yet and I want to go to bed right now because I think I've earned it. So yes, it's a fancy Kickstarter, still scheduled for late July, August. Probably August, possibly September. Obviously, I want to make sure the Soviets all get fulfilled first and then have like 2 minutes of breathing between doing another Kickstarter. But I've got some new sculptors working on some stuff for that too, which is exciting. And it's that bad bit of concept art. So yeah, I'll just be jiggling some stuff around and adding more to my workload, I guess. Thank you. I hope that the news has been exciting because I saw you all guessing various stuff and thinking, I hope they're not disappointed. So it is colouring book. If you've not seen it, colouring book will be a thing. And Ratty did not guess. And the other bit of news is that we are moving to the absolute heart of the Lead Belt, into the London Business Park, right opposite North Star, and in the graves of warlords. So I'm glad that's happening, and yeah, I hope you're all excited by that. It wasn't a miniature reveal, which you were all sort of guessing at, like, oh, no miniatures. But yeah, it just means there's going to be so much more space to do things. I won't be tripping over myself. It's easier to get people. Mum's going to get her own desk. I think I can get a sofa in there like I did with the old office. And yeah, it's all really nice, and it's all worked out really perfectly. So right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna crash out probably for the rest of the day. So goodbye. Thank you all. Spread the word of the excellence, the coolness. Oh, and Tom Holland shared the thing. That was really cool on the Twitter. So yeah, just keep doing this. Yes, right. Off I go. Annie, you would trip over yourself in an empty field. Yes, I would. Oh yeah, and I'm in Tabletop Mag, so Tabletop Gaming. You should get that. And then it's got my face there going, wee, champion swirler. So yes, goodbye. Again, apologies for keeping it brief this week, but yeah, I need to go and die. So that news should keep you motivated throughout all of Sunday. So thank you very much, and I will be going. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Wee! Still fair. Wee!